Check out this crazy interior. So there's nothing but carbon fiber, and look at the steering wheel. So this is the Aston Martin Valkyrie. As you can see, there's just nothing on the inside. It's just carbon fiber, just a little bit of padding, and no proper seats, but there are full racing seat belts for the driver and the passenger. So this is the Valkyrie designed by someone named Marek something, and then it's number 82 of 150 cars that were made. Now, getting out of this car is a little tricky because when I got out of this car, I hit my head on the door because it's a very small door. And you can see it's all carbon fiber. It's just a sheet of carbon fiber that can move at lightning speeds. So it is a very different sort of a car. And even if you park it next to some hypercars, this car still stands out. I love the details on the screen, the engine start stop button, the switches. It's all insane. And then you have a main computer screen with two smaller screens for the side mirrors, and then you have a strap there. That's to open the door, and you just have to pull it. Now they've tied a ribbon here to the other door handle. I'm not sure. Maybe the external door is a little stuck or something, but still, the interior is magnificent, but that's nothing compared to the rest of the car. So the Valkyrie is a track-focused hypercar that you can drive on the road, and just look at it. It is the lowest car here in the showroom, and there are some amazing cars here. So this particular one is in a very special bluish gray color. I'm not sure what to call it, but it looks fantastic. Now, for the aerodynamics of this car, they are out of this world. So you have some very interesting headlights, and now the front end is usually in cars there's an air intake, but here it's just a hollow tunnel with lots of wings, very similar to the the design of a Formula One racing car. Lots of negative space where you can see this the pieces of the suspension. And there's just wings and wings and wings and everywhere, all to keep the cars nose stuck on the road, improve the handling, generate downforce. It's all absolutely insane, and it gets more interesting as you look at it. So very intricate details in the headlights. Wheels are very simple, nothing complicated like the AMG one. And that's because it doesn't really need those type of wheels. Now behind the wheels you have your small gaps here, those in lime green, and those of course let the air out when the wheels are spinning. But again, the fender itself is also hollow. Then you have a side camera here for changing lanes, and then you have this huge carbon fiber blade again to generate as much of airflow away from the car as possible, to keep the car aerodynamic as possible. And of course there's a vent here to channel the air into the engine bay. So basically the air flows around the cabin, and it also goes up, and of course air goes into that roof scoop. The rest of the body of the top part is very sleek and very aerodynamic. Now there's more. These side skirts or side wings, these are again very specially designed for downforce and improved handling, and they're very, very similar to how you have the blades on or the edges of the spoiler wing on a Formula One racing car. It's all unusually beautiful and so technical. It's amazing. Now coming to the back, there are more interesting details here. So you can see it's like a Batmobile. It's absolutely insane. You have these Aston Martin Vulcan or Bugatti Divo types tail lights, empty fender for the rear wheels, a very long diffuser, and you can see the front blades of the car from the back, which is insane. Now, in the back, they've pretty much kept the engine exposed. There's not even a grill like you have on a McLaren P1 or something. Nope, they just kept it open. Now, the exhaust is on top of the engine, just like in a Formula One racing car, and now the car is charging its hybrid system. So the engine in this is very interesting. It's a 6.5 liter naturally aspirated V12, which makes around 1000 horsepower. The hybrid system makes around 160 horsepower, so total 1160. It also has a very complicated spoiler wing system, which of course has flaps to add downforce, reduce drag if needed, help in braking, and of course it's all automatic, and depending on the direction the car is turning, it works accordingly. Now, performance-wise, the car's top speed is set to be around 220 miles per hour or 350 kilometers per hour. 0 to 60 time is 2.3 seconds. Insane. So this has a single clutch gearbox, a 7-speed one, and of course it's designed to generate lightning fast gear changes. So this showroom has some very interesting cars like a Bugatti Chiron, two 918 Spiders, two Ferrari Monzas, a McLaren Speedtail, Pagani Huayra, two Ford GTs at the back. So you can find all of these cars videos on my channel, a Carrera GT, Rolls-Royce Phantom Extend wheelbase, some supercars here, A12 GTSs. But if you come between them, there are some very interesting cars here, like another Valkyrie. So this is the one I saw earlier. Now this showroom also had a Valkyrie Spider, limited just 85 cars in the world, and they have this. You can say it's the direct competitor of the Valkyrie. This is the Mercedes AMG one. Separate video of this, of course. If you want to check out more interesting Aston Martins like this DBS 770 Ultimate, the 177, the new Valhalla, the Lagonda, just have a look at the video's description for names and links. Let me know in the comments, what is your favorite Aston Martin? Check out this beautiful Phantom, and of course each and every of these cars has its own video. Now, as for the price of this car, it's 4.2 million euros. And now you might be thinking, well, we don't know how fast it goes. Is it even fast? Well, recently, the Aston Martin Valkyrie, a road-going version, broke the record on the Silverstone racetrack. So, yes, this car is very, very fast. You can check out its video on YouTube. It's incredible. And so is this car. So is the color, the shape. I've seen it next to a Koenigsegg Jesko and a black AMG one, and makes them look like ordinary cars. I love this thing so much. And just limited, just 150 units. So of course, seeing one is not only a rare opportunity. It's an actual event. You know, it's not something you just do. It's just something you experience. It's a magical thing. So this one, of course, has the AMR details on it, the wheels, the vents, the roof lining. And I've seen that on another one, another Valkyrie as well in green. That was gorgeous, but it was, you know, it had a wall around it, barrier, so I couldn't really show it to you properly. So let me know in the comments, which is your favorite hypercar. Is the Valkyrie in your top 3 or not? Now, if you want to check out more interesting videos, I have made videos of the new Jesko Absolute. Just saw it recently for the first time. Very different from the Jesko Attack version. And yeah, I'm waiting to see a few more Valkyries. The RM Sotheby's auction is coming up. Expecting to see a white color Valkyrie there. Hope with the red lines. Looks incredible in the pictures. Can't wait to see it in real life. Just wait for that video as well. In the meantime, just check out my channel for more interesting videos. I'm sure you're going to love it. Check out this crazy interior. So there's nothing but carbon fiber